Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for August 5th, 2014. And I'm going to start with one Tree Magic and 4 chicken cards. Okay, didn't we just get this yesterday? Not sure, but we got it recently, fruitfulness, and it says, oh no, we got it 2 days ago. Okay, the quince tree. Seeds that hold their ground today bear the fruits of present and future happiness. And I'll draw a second card because we just got this one. Okay, and then we get growth. The chestnut tree. And it says, with maternal nurturing, plans and wishes meet with fruition that is sweet as a nut. So, fruitfulness and growth. Okay, and we got quinta, which represents kind of getting caught up with fears and narrow focus and not really stepping back and seeing the bigger picture. And we have the love card, this is traditionally 2 of cups, 2 of emotion, relating in your heart and also in your lower chakras, which is your emotions. It's really about relating kind of behaviors and personalities and really being transformed by another person. It changes us forever. And actually, this is quinta is the same. This is quinta and this is quinta. So she's in both these pictures here. And this is how she had these fears and anxieties, and she was always frustrated, and she just never felt good. You know, she kind of always was struggling with something. And then she met Loki, and he was the trickster. He represented the trickster. But anyway, he really just changed her world and changed her mind and changed her behavior and kind of changed her perspective on life. And she was never the same again. She was always a very well-adjusted, happy chickie. So that's cool how those two came together there. So I'd say that whatever you're struggling with, it really will be influenced by love for the better. Okay. And we have Gita, which is, she represents a song, which is kind of like harmonizing with the world, and she has to do with really manifesting the life you are meant to live, and knowing how to get your needs met. So things work out for her. And we have ha 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 again, and we keep getting him too. It's funny because he's the same color as Quinta, but he's the Joker that goes through the same thing over and over and over again until he just kind of breaks free from it, and things don't bother him anymore, and he really rises above the chronic situation, and gets over chronic stress and gets to the point where what was difficult before becomes like a joke. Whatever was really traumatic in the past all of a sudden happens again, but it's there's no power in it, and it has no effect or influence on your life anymore, and you are able to see past it and beyond it and be able to deal with it because you're not caught up in it. If you're caught up in it, you can't really move or act correctly. You can't think clearly because you're overwhelmed and you're caught up in a situation. But when you step back from it or get over it, have the charge removed from it, and you know it, you know what the whole situation is, and you have no more fear, and you have no more sadness or pain or anything that would make you vulnerable. You get rid of your vulnerability, so that when it happens, you are able to really manage it and deal with it in the most effective way possible. And it has no power over you. These things, anything bad is an illusion, and if you can see through that illusion and really get your needs met and get your life empowered beyond problems, where nothing is bothering you or able to take away from who you are and your life, and it can't even take away from your relationships or the things that you're meant to have in your life, because you're so strongly connected to the things you're meant to have around you in your life that that you become that kind of an invincible person, where anything that comes your way, you can handle it, and you know how to continue on with the same strength that you had before whatever gets thrown at you. So it's like you're unaffected. So it seems like these messages kind of keep repeating in the last few days, where we're really kind of moving beyond things, and even Quinta moving beyond things with a partnership, and moves beyond things in relationship to the world, and then whatever is the just desserts, whatever is truly your right. It's your divine right. Whatever is in your divine right to have and to live, it's yours. So we have our seeds planted. We are firmly rooted in our life, and from this place we can grow in our happiness in the present and in the future. And again, it says with maternal nurturing, plans and wishes meet with fruitation that is sweet as a nut, and this is fruitfulness. So it's nice how the two cards kind of go into each other too. So I mean this is a pretty straightforward reading. I mean it seems pretty clear that things are going to work themselves out, and that no matter what, you're strong and stable and solid, and what is meant to be yours, what is your right, will be with you, and you just don't get too narrow of a focus. You've got to step back, see the bigger picture. If there's anything that's fuzzy or you can't see, don't assume anything. Always ask yourself that question, well, what do you really think? What do you really think is going on? Because we all know it's just all that doubt and mental influence from the world around us that kind of throws us off. But you want to stay solid in your knowledge of your experience and who you are and who other people are and what you have to offer and what other people have to offer, and what your life is all about. and and the partnerships that we're meant to have, and the bonds that are naturally there, and the life that we're meant to live, and just really being beyond anything that tries to take away from our solid roots in our life. So it looks great. I mean, we're growing and we have abundance, and seems like free sailing. So I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.